let's go ahead, hop back in, and start making our way to Burmecia. Alright. Now, I did not forget that we had our coral ring, so let me go ahead, get everything equipped here. We're in an interesting spot, seeing as how our healer is not with us at the moment. So it's going to be a matter of determining who is going to stay back from attacking and being our healer for us. Now, we've made a whole bunch of stuff at the synthesis shop. This glass buckle is probably our best bet for Eevee. It adds some more magic, some more spirit, and magic evade, so it gives him a little bit more staying power. So we'll go ahead and equip that there. Zidane, I'm going to unequip the Ogre for now. Re-equip the Mage Masher so that we can get that detect all the way back up. Keep the headgear equipped, keep the leather wrist equipped. Leather plates is best at the moment. And let's see what we can do here. You know what? Let's go ahead and give him the yellow scarf so that he can get Bird Killer and Steel Guild up and running. And finally we've got Freya, new to the party. So we'll keep her with the Javelin. We'll give her the Bronze Helm so she can learn Bug Killer. Keep her with the Bronze Gloves for right now. And the Linen actually, we'll knock her down one to Bronze Armor so she can learn Bird Killer. And then give her the Coral Ring, since it benefits her the most with regards to abilities she can learn. And then, of course, we have to actually equip the abilities. So we'll give Add Status to Eevee. He's already got Antibody equipped, which is perfect. Zidane, we'll give him Bird Killer. We'll give him Undead Killer. And actually don't have enough to get Steel Gill. So instead, we don't do much running away. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip Flea Gill so that I can equip Steel Gill, since I do a lot of stealing with him to get items from enemies. So now it'll be items and money. And then finally, Freya, I'm going to equip all the things. And she has a lot of things to equip. So perfect. Keep the order the way it is. And let's head on out to the overworld. Now, we are below the mist, so enemies will be aplenty. And we want to head to Burmecia. For now, let's do a little bit of exploring on our way there. And of course, with the mist comes more baddies to beat up. Alright. First encounter with Serpians. Let's see if they're weak to fire or not. 45 doesn't look like it. And they do a solid amount of damage to us. It's not great. And that one just took 300 damage and didn't flinch. So we might be a little under-leveled at the moment. So getting into these battles might be good for us in the long run. Now I'm realizing with Freya in the back, it's going to take her quite a while to actually do any damage, so I might switch her to the front just so she can attack. Even though that 300 damage from her jump is very helpful, it does take about a turn and a half for her to do that. So we go to order, we just double click on her to move her from the back to the front. And actually while I'm out of battle, let's give Vivi some hit points back. Everybody else doing pretty good. Little copse of trees over here. Valley with doesn't look like there's much over here, so nothing but battles for us for this little section. Here we've got our first encounter with a Vice. Much easier than the Serpians, thankfully. So I think for this, oh, it looks like this goes around the mountain, so let's see if there's anything over this way. Ah, no, just goes into a dead end. Later on in the game, these sorts of areas may have things for us to do, specifically with regards to finding hidden treasures. But at the moment, just a way for us to get some more experience. Now, it might just be my penchant for playing Pokemon, but when I see something flying, it doesn't always work out for me. I think we've got Freya on our side. Does a crap ton of damage with that javelin first. Fire seems to do about the same amount as the lightning did, so not quite sure what they're supposed to be weak to. Run back around this mountain. Just continue to level up and explore. Once we get to about level 10, I'll start aiming directly for Vermisia. Vice, stealing our potions. Not a big fan of that. If fire doesn't kill him, let's see if we can't get one of those potions back. Nope, looks like we got an echo screen though. The animation for their escape is fantastic. And one thing to keep in mind is we're not looking just for experience either. We do want some AP as well. Get those abilities leveled up so that we can equip them. Now, you may have noticed we had just gotten into that copse of trees before we got attacked here. which changed the background of the battle for us, which was kind of cool. We've got these weird hedgehog eyes. Freya in that critical range of health there, so Zidane jumped in to take that hit for her. Let's see if we can't kill her up. These guys are taking a healthy chunk out of us. Hopefully they were worth it. Not really, but everybody gets a level off of them, which is fantastic. And let's go ahead and do some healing real quick. Vivi especially is low. Zidane is pretty low. I'll have to give him 2 of those. And then, yeah, Freya's gonna need a little bit of healing as well. So one thing you may have noticed is that even though it says restores 150 hit points, when you use it out of in the field, out of battle, it actually only restores 100. So they make healing in battle more a priority than waiting until you're safe to do so. More of these ladybugs. I never learned what it was they were weak to, so let's real quick try the blizzard and see if that helps. Did about 50 to 3 of them, so it's around the same amount. So Vivi's magic's starting to look a little weaker than it used to. I'm wondering if we missed item pickup for him back at Lindblom. But we just have to keep persisting and hoping we don't run out of MP for him too quickly. Did notice that one of his abilities just got wrapped up, so let's see if I was avoiding any upgrades for him. So he does have the opportunity to equip the Steepled Hat here. It'll increase his magic defense, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then Glass Buckle, still working on the antibody, so we'll keep that equipped. Now we've got these strange tracks here. Let's see where those lead. First instance of us getting back attack. Not a good thing for Vivi. Not a good thing for anybody in our party, really, but Vivi especially. Freya, we know her jump ability works fine whether she's in the front or back, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And see if we can't get Vivi back up on his feet. We're gonna need to toss some items around pretty quickly. Ooh. Survived her spear attack. Vivi is down again. That is not good for us. him back up. And instead of attacking, we're going to go on the defensive here. Heal up Vivi. Get him back to full. Have Zidane heal himself on the high potion as well. And that's unfortunate. Looks like this Serpients can heal themselves as well, so really want to deal with them as quickly as possible. Get Freya to jump on the opposite one that she's on before. Just have Vivi try to do as much damage as she can to both of them. I believe the one on the left should be weaker. Take care of him as fast as possible. Looks like Vivi is out of MP. So I've got an elixir that's fully restored. We don't want to use that just yet. Here we go. And Ether will restore his MP for us. Try and take out that one in the attacking stance before he does whatever it is he's preparing for. Oh boy. These guys just get worse and worse. And that was interesting. Looks like when they're in the attacking stance, if you attack them, they will counter it completely. Not a fun place to be. Alright, does not look like the poison sticks with us after battle like Darkness did, so we don't need to worry about healing anybody. And you'll notice even though we had switched around where people were standing in that battle because of the back attack, it does keep track of where we were and keeps everybody the way we wanted them. Now, let's see. Well, this is interesting. Oh, one more fight it looks like. Again, they changed the background based off of where we were standing when the fight occurred. Just little touches like that make this game so much fun. Now that I know it's not worth trying to delay attacking these guys, let's try and do as much damage as we can as fast as possible. Ooh, critical knocks out Freya, so that is not very nice. The difference between a Phoenix Pinion and a Phoenix Down, I believe, is that the Pinion can only be used in battle, whereas the Phoenix Down can be used in the field. Boy, the group's not looking great in terms of health. Zidane jumps in to protect Freya, while she's down to only 6 hit points. So, doing that Protect Girl's ability, paying off for us. Now, you may have noticed that even though Vivi cast magic on him, he did not counter. So that lets us know that he only will do the poison counter in the attacking stance if you attack him with a physical attack. This will get Zidane up to level 9. Let's take a peek and see what this is. Hughes Marsh. those of us who've been paying attention will know that this is Mogster. We really just need directions. If we want to get to Vermisia, we just have to keep going north. And if we use the back button, or select as I always remember it, you can use the map to confirm which way you're going. So that'll be helpful. So we have to get through Gizmaluk's grotto at the base of the mountain to get to Vermisia. And then here's Moggy, his brother. They're the ones who introduce us to the ATE event for getting to learn different aspects of the game. We're in this tall grass. Leads us to this strange critter. You may have remembered them from the castle where she was the chef. Well, looks like she was asking for some frogs. Let's see what happens if we talk to her while we're carrying a frog. And then here we are, yet another party member. This is number 6. This is, like I said, I don't bother to rename them. Actually, in this case, I think I'll just add an O, name her Quinoa. And then, yeah, don't know whether or not they are male or female. They are somewhere between 70 and 90 years old. But, obsessed with food. So Kina, or as we've named them, Quinoa, ends up becoming one of our party members. Mainly because we fed them. The head of the Q tribe here isn't very happy with the fact that they needed help to get their frog. Words to live by right here. The world is a big place with many, many foods. If you ever need inspiration to travel, just find out a dish you like and go to where they invented it. My 2 favorite reasons for traveling are food and museums. A little single-minded. But that's good to know. These marshes with Q tribes exist all over Gaia. And so Quail asks us to help Quinoa to travel the world and experience good food. Why not? Personally, I haven't had frog, but I've heard it's kind of tasty. I think eventually I'll get to the point where I have a frog dish. It's not a, well, there's something interesting. The quail looked exactly like Vivi's grandpa. I don't quite see the family resemblance. So back in we go so Vivi can have a chance to talk to Quail. Other than that glorious mustache, Quail, no, nothing is on your face. I not know that bigot. Well, how does he know he's a bigot if he doesn't know him? Ooh, the plot thickens. They didn't bother to press, despite the fact he's obviously lying. It's a strange tactic. But now we have yet another member in our party. Let's go ahead and see what they can do. Alright, well, they have High Tide, which allows them to transfer faster. Trance faster. So that's a fantastic ability. We'll go ahead and keep that equipped. Let's take a peek at what equipment they're wearing. So right now, the only thing they have is a fork. We have the needle fork. Increases their attack by quite a bit, and keeps High Tide as a possible ability to learn. So that's a fantastic upgrade. We'll go ahead and equip that. We'll pop the feather hat on so that they can learn add status. And the glass armlet so they can learn antibody. Nothing to learn from the equipment here. So we'll just give them the cotton robe since that gives them the best boosts. And desert boots don't really do anything other than increase their stats, so let's go ahead and pop those on there as well. Then head back to abilities so that Quinoa can have add status and antibody equipped. Alright. So back to a full party. Let's explore the rest of this marsh. So interesting little area here. Don't believe we've gone to the left. Let's see what's up this way. Well, we're back at the frog area. Quinoa wants to know if she can catch frogs. So this is a little mini game. We'll go ahead and let Quinoa catch as many frogs as they can. You can only catch them when they actually ran a little bit too far to the left. We want to catch some more. There we go. Got one. Got a second. And that was a golden frog, so looks like we're going to get an explanation as to what the golden frog is all about. Or not. I believe Quail will come and give you items every so often. based off of how many frogs you caught. And golden frogs count as multiples. I want to say it's 3, but I don't remember off the top of my head. The other interesting bit about this frog catching is that it powers up some of Quinoa's moves later on in the game. Let's see if we can't get this last frog here. They are tricksy. Well, I think we'll stick with just the 5 for now. And move on. Later on I'll do a longer bit of dealing with all the different mini games. For right now I just want to give you a taste of what Quinoa is all about. So we've met the Qs, we've got Quinoa as a party member. Let's head out of Q's March. Now if you remember, we did see a question mark forest somewhere around this area as well. We should probably try to find that before we move on to Vermisia. Here we are taking on Killer Horseshoe Crab. I forgot to heal. Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead and take care of these clippers as fast as possible. And I don't know why Zidane thought it was a good idea to run in front of an enemy's attack. We also see that Quinoa is our blue mage. She currently has no blue magic, but she does have this special command called Peace. So let's go ahead and attack the weaker. Let's start healing some folks. Oh, looks like it needs to be a little bit weaker before Quinoa can beat them. Blue mages, for those not familiar with Final Fantasy. I may just sleep for right now. I cannot sleep, which is uh-oh. This could be trouble. But wow, does she do a lot of damage. Alright, I might be able to get out of this alive. Now that is unfortunate. Alright, let's get Quinoa healed up. Give her a second one. Since those bubbles can kill anybody who's alive, it doesn't make sense to try and revive anybody at the moment. Critical hits are not good for us. Alright, got out of there. So as you can see, if somebody's knocked out during a fight, they receive none of the experience and none of the AP. So Quinoa was the only one to benefit from that fight. Before we move on, Let's go ahead, revive our team, call our Moogle friend. Let's rest up so everybody can heal. Since we have the tents to do so. And let's go ahead and save now that we've had that nice nail-biting experience there. Now let's hit select so we can see that map that we were told about. So we can see that the Chocobo Forest is off to the east, and Gizmaluk's Grotto is to the north. Let's go ahead and head to that Chocobo's Forest, since that's where we wanted to check out real quick. I do want to try and get into another fight with those crabs. So I can show off Quinoa's Eat ability and what that's all about. This is good for us. We're going to go ahead and just have Vivi defend. We'll let Zidane steal. We'll have Freya attack. Hopefully that 238 damage weakened is enough. We'll go ahead and have Quinoa try to eat it. And there we go. So when Quinoa successfully eats a bad guy, they learn an ability. One that's specific to that bad guy. Oh, that was great news for us. They both leveled up and learned Antibody. So, let me show you. We noticed earlier, Quinoa had no abilities in her blue magic abilities. But now that she's eaten that crab, she's learned Aqua Breath, which allows us to cause water damage to all enemies. So that's fantastic. So blue magic, unlike black or white magic, doesn't let you select a single bad guy, a single target or multiple targets. It depends entirely upon the spell itself. Freya has learned Antibody, so does that mean we can change her equipment? Yeah. Go from bronze gloves to mithril gloves, so that's helpful. Everything else she's still learning, so we'll leave that there. Vivi was the other one who learned Antibody. The glass armlet is still the best equipment for him, so we'll let that stay. But the glass buckle would be nice, since the desert boots aren't helping Quinoa at all. Let's take them off of her and see if they can help Vivi at all. It doesn't look like it, so we'll give Quinoa those desert boots back and carry on. Let's get to that forest. Now, whether or not Quinoa can learn an ability from a monster is a little difficult to determine. So these guys we've seen use Spear. When bad guys use a special ability, it's often, but not always, a good sign that Quinoa can learn something from them. Unfortunately, they're so weak that we were able to kill them in one hit. So next time we run into those guys, I'm going to see if Quinoa can just straight up eat them without having to weaken them at all. We've got Freya to level 9. That's fantastic. Let's keep going. We've made it across the river. And if I remember the telescope right, that should be Chocobo Forest in front of us. point where eating some of these guys will be a bit difficult. Because hitting them kills them, and they're not weak enough to just eat outright. Now we've met Choco. So you might remember the Chocobos from the village of Dali. They were being used to power that machine that was making the black mages. So that's interesting. Did not see a cute girl, but an ugly girl. And I wonder who he is referring to. Well, it looks like Choco hates us and decided to run away. This explains how we can get Choco to like us by calling him with our Gasol Greens. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We'll check out what Chocobo Forest is all about. Good thing we didn't have to go very far to find the those tracks that Mean was talking about. Now that we're on Choco, we can hop into the Chocobo Forest. Alright, you may have noticed that that was our only Gasol Green. Let's go ahead, let's keep a stack of 10 on us, why not? Mean will give us the rundown on why Choco is so helpful. So not bad. We get to keep whatever Choco uncovers. So for 1 minute, we get to run around and dig. Those of you who are here for the first stream of Final Fantasy IX will recognize this music as literally the best music in all of video games. This gives us a little note as to how the game works. It's basically just a game of hot and cold. You see the depth there. Every time he digs, it goes down by 6. Found a stone with patterns. And a special bonus of 5 more points. So at certain point levels, Choco's beak will become stronger, which means he can dig faster. So he just went from level 1 to level 3 with just 1 prize. Looks like we're getting pretty close to something around here. Frustrated when you get so close and yet so far away. I want a little know it's somewhere in here. Ah, weren't able to find it. But what is this stone with patterns we found? I just asked the same thing, Zidane. Well, there we go. Looks like it's a treasure map, or as they call it in this game, a chocograph. Interesting. Wonder what Choco's been searching for. Oh no. More cards. Well, before we go, I want to try... Actually, let's check our prayer points real quick. So we can use our points to get other items. So, Morgasol Greens, some Phoenix Pinions. But what we actually care about are the Robe of Lords, the Protect Ring, and Wing Edge. It's going to be a little while before we can afford any of those, though. So, we'll just have to keep playing. I'll only play twice this stream, but like I said, at some point I will do a stream where all I do is play the mini games for a while, mainly so I can keep listening to this music, and also to get us more items. Now if I remember how this works, every time we find an item, a random point in the forest is selected for a new item. So even though we've checked a place previously and there was nothing there, once we find an item, the whole map resets. So we have to double check all of the places we had already checked to see what we can find. If you've been paying attention, you might also have noticed that while we're digging, the timer still counts down. So even if we find something, we gotta make sure we can dig it up in time. Doesn't look like we're gonna find another item though. So we found 3 that time, but it only gave us 3 points. Not super helpful in getting to those 10,000 points. Let's take a peek at the chocograph. So it's where the river meets the ocean. Well, let's hop on Choco here. Looks like we actually have to leave while not riding Choco. Oh, nope, we hopped on. Perfect. And now, we're looking for where the river meets the ocean. Well, we know the river is to our west, which is over here. But it looks like that image is for the other side. So let's go ahead and cross that bridge and check over here. Looks like he is getting pretty excited. So we found a treasure chest. Now when we're outside, we don't need to... Wow, there's a lot of items we just found there. So while we're outside, we don't need to dig once we find the spot. There's no way to unequip a chocograph, so we're just stuck with that chocograph up in the corner until we find something else. And I'm just realizing I may have been cutting off part of that, so I apologize. No more information as to what is up with these chocographs, but we did find some boots. So let's see if those are helpful for any of our group here. Ooh, not too great for Vivi. Glass Buckle definitely helps him more. Zidane's still learning the stuff from the Yellow Scarf, so we're going to keep that equipped. Freya's still learning from the Coral Ring. And it'll increase her strength, but lower her magic. And since the Blue Mage is an interesting mix of attacking and magic, we're going to keep the Desert Boots on. So it doesn't look like those boots are helpful for anybody in our current party. One other feature of running around on Choco in the overworld is even though we're in the mist and monsters could attack us, while we're on Chocobo, that doesn't happen. So it's a means to get around the map without being attacked. And we know that Gizmaluk, Grotto is north of Q's Marsh. So we already know where to go to proceed with the story. Let's go ahead and do that now. We'll hop off of Choco, since we can't actually enter while riding. Doesn't look like these soldiers fared any better than the guy who ran to Lindblum to let us know that something sinister was afoot. Still don't know where Dagger is. So now we see why we were given a bell. But every time we use a bell, it shatters. It's going to be a matter of tracking down more bells so that we can keep moving throughout the grotto. Here are our friends Zorn and Thorn. They appear to have survived their jump out of the plane. Like I said, anytime you need to jump out of the plane, make sure you're spinning. Have our first fight against the Black Mages. According to the Black Waltzes, they were stronger than the Black Mages. We should hopefully not have much trouble with them, considering we took care of the Black Waltzes so easily. I don't believe we can beat them, but it doesn't hurt to try. So anytime you can't beat, Quinoa will let us know with "I know you eat." That's her way of saying. That's their way of saying that there's no ability to be had by eating sex. Oh, so Freya has learned Man-Eater. Let's see if there's anything better for us to give her. Oh, well, she's still learning the other things from there. But real quick, what does Man-Eater give us? So, lethal damage to humans. I don't know if that applies to these mages or not. They are humanoid shaped. They may not actually be human. Eevee to defend for now. Oh boy. We are focusing down Kinoa. So let me use that rather than our focus down. And I'll be sure to heal after this fight. V1, we should be able to take this guy down with no problem. Kima's damage output seems a little hit or miss. Either does a little bit or a lot of it. The fact that these guys are just giving away Phoenix Downs is a little concerning. Everybody a much healthier set of hit points there. Can you learn detect anything else? Does not appear to be so. So we're gonna leave him equipped with the Mage Masher until he gets that detect learned. Now we've got 3 doors, but only 1 bell. Well, I'm gonna go see if we can't help that guy over there. Maybe he could give us some more information. Ah, bronze vest, so more equipment. I'm gonna guess that that's for Zidane, and I was right. Gives us the ability Jelly. So unless that makes enemies envious of him, I'm not exactly sure what it does. Prevents petrification. Seems like a good thing to prevent. We'll go ahead and put that. Looks like we do have some random counters in here, not just the black mages that we can see wandering around. Maybe Kinoa will get an opportunity to eat after all. Well, needs to be weaker still. So So we know that Zidane will kill them if he hits them. Let's have him steal. We'll have Vivi attack. Vivi's attacks aren't very strong, so it should survive. And then we'll have Quinoa try to eat him. Still needs to be weaker. I would like to see what the fuss is. We'll have Vivi attack again. Still alive, that's perfect. Exactly what we want. And we'll have Quinoa try to eat again. Still needs to be weaker. Well, not doing much in terms of damage to us, so let's try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, we'll go ahead and have Freya finish it off. Alright, doesn't look like it's in the cards for us to eat these guys. So we used the bell to get a bell, and that bronze vest. Now I'm not the game designer, but generally I would assume the big door leads to progress. So let's check out the small door to see if it leads to loot. Well, that's a really big bell in the middle there. Some more mithril gloves. So I know that Freya already has mithril gloves equipped. Can anybody else wear them? Well, it looks like we just have an extra pair of mithril gloves now. And as we saw, ooh, a Magus hat. That sounds like something for Vivi. It is, and it'll teach him Slow, another black magic ability. Unlike his other 3 spells, Slow will be more for adding a status element, making the bad guy's battle bar increase more slowly. Therefore, they'll attack less often than we do. Uh-oh. I've heard of rain on your wedding day, but not killer clowns. If you were paying attention last time, we all know that Vivi bought a Muko nut. Sorry, a Kupo nut. One of Moogle's favorite treats. Such favorite treats that they forget that their husband is trapped in order to ask you for one. Also makes you forget that you can't lift the giant bell. I agree, Zidane. What a crazy couple. But, because we took the opportunity to do that, we're rewarded with a bell. You can go to the right or the left. I'm going to pick the right because it's darker. And generally, that strikes me as the side room and not the main room. Here we go. We run into the Moogle couple. I like that they, quick letters here. So that's a nice touch. Even though it wasn't the letter she wanted, she was still happy to get a letter. Go ahead and save up. Well, you can just keep making files, it looks like. So we'll just overwrite on that one. Nice of that Moogle to warn us about it being dangerous. But it looks like we are outside of Gizmaluke, and I wonder why. Well, we went from one set of trees. Let's see what's in this other set. Ooh. So you may have noticed that this music is not the same as the last music. Or as the regular battle music. That's because this is a friendly monster. I believe that when they shout something like that, they want us to use a specific mineral. Unfortunately, the only mineral we have is an ore. So if we use it on them, it's just going to keep shouting for the Lapis Lazuli. Since we don't have a Lapis Lazuli, let's just try to steal from him. Doesn't have anything. So it looks like we might as well try to beat it. But with all of the friendly monsters, the moment you do damage to it is the moment it runs away. So that friendly monster is better to run into later in the game when we have more crystals with us. Then we're more likely to have the crystal that they are asking for, and thereby give us the benefit of teasing the creature. The first instance of Virago. That hurt. And Stop, which is a stronger form of Slow. This is not good for us. We thankfully saved, because this is our first team wipe. So by It's Dangerous out here, that Moogle was trying to warn us we were gonna die. So anytime you get a party wipe in Final Fantasy IX, it takes you all the way back to the title screen. And for some reason, the settings I have in-game do not translate over to the main page. Oh. Gave us the Holy Bell. So we go here, we ring the holy bell, it still shatters, unfortunately. So we still need to find another bell for the next door. And now we are in a boss fight with Gizmaloop. Not an easy name to say. Now I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do believe it's possible to beat some of the bosses. And one way to find out will be try to do the attack on the boss. So it looks like slow doesn't work on these guys. And he just silenced Vivi, which means that he won't be able to use any spells until he can speak again. So we'll go ahead and use an echo screen to cure him of silence. Alright, so Quinoa cannot beat this boss. We don't need to worry about doing that. Ooh, that was a one-hit KO. Got a second Magus hat. That'll look good for Quinoa. Jump did a significant amount of damage, but not enough to knock him out. He is quite fast. Let's revive Quinoa here. And immediately there's a high potion on them. Looks like we gotta wait for the day to pass. And then we can use a high potion on them. Alright, Quinoa's back to full. Probably a good idea to heal up Vivi as well. Doors also restore hit points, so let's see how many hit points it gives Vivi. Oh no. Silent Vivi again. A little bit of trouble with regards to using our magic. But we know that echo screens will fix him, so we'll go ahead and have him use one again. Attack for 200. Not anything to sneer at. Quinoa heal themselves. See, that ore did not do much in terms of healing. Ah, perfect, an ice staff. First real upgrade we've had for Vivi's weapon. And that knocks out Freya. So heals, we'll get Freya back up and into the battle. Here's the damage this is. Phoenix down, we'll go ahead and selected the wrong character. Oh boy, that's not going to be good. That was a waste of a high potion. We'll have Freya heal herself. And take Sedaine, makes it to his turn before getting attacked again. Oh, nope, we weren't fast enough. Let's go ahead and revive Sedaine again. Let's see if we can't reduce the MP of this guy so he stop using those spells against us. Especially the one that silences. Oh boy, alright, we dodged that one, that's good. I'm gonna set Vivi to do more healing, since she can't use spells at the moment. Ooh, an elixir is good. Generally speaking, the bosses only have 3 items to steal. So at this point, we've got the Mage's Hat, the Mage's Hat, the Ice Staff, and the Elixir. If we use the text, it'll let us know what it's carrying. And as we can see, it's not carrying anything else. Don't have to worry about that. Putting some damage on it. Oh boy, that crash is really havoc on our team. I like Kino's animation for getting back up. Just that little roll. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. We are out of Phoenix Downs. There's no way to revive her. Let's go ahead and Echo Screen Vivi. Freya jump. Uh-oh, attacking everybody. Has put everybody pretty... Let's get a potion into Vivi. I think I may have been a little too weak for this fight. And significantly unprepared in terms of IVs. Down goes Freya. Got our last 2 guys here. Having our white mage wander off certainly makes these boss fights a lot more challenging. There he goes, silencing Vivi again. Well, luckily he only had 1 more hit, so managed to survive the fight with just Vivi and Sedaine. Makes you wonder what Gizmaluke is doing for the Vermisians. Is he just a door guard? So now we go from the foreign Vermesia to Steiner and Garnet, trying to get back into Alexandria territory. Now, if you remember, we're the ones who broke the gate, so that's how Steiner knew they needed people to come work on it. Girl and a middle-aged man. So that lets us know that Steiner is middle-aged and still wearing rusty armor and not very well respected. More casual insults of Queen Braun. So now we figured out how Steiner is sneaking Garnet around in his sack. Just hiding her amongst a bunch of pickles. Alright, so now we're going to have to get those people out of the way so Steiner can release Garnet. We'll do that in just a minute. I gotta go use the restroom and get some more hot water for my tea, so I will be Alright, let's get back at it. So, rumor of ghosts. Finally figured out why we couldn't get through the gate that way earlier on in the game to make it to Lindblum. And anytime Steiner starts to lose control, Garnet's there in the bag to whack him upside the head. Fellow Jeff, this one's not doing so well. Hopefully he'll get back up on his feet. So, they used to sell magic items, but not anymore. And here we find out about Mary feeling bad for Jeff. Let's console her. Not that Steiner's very good at it. So that gets the woman out of our way. We just need to deal with this gentleman here. More mentions of that engine that runs without mist. And a little bit more information. We are on what's called the Mist Continent, and everything outside of the Mist Continent is unexplored at the moment. Now we've ratted on the guy who made it difficult for us to proceed this direction earlier. That helps us get rid of him as well. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Just wanted to give us the gate pass. But doesn't want to get near the pickles. Let's make sure we get that gate pass. Head over here. Check to make sure the coast is clear. And help Garnet get out of the bag we've tied her into. Guess we'll just continue looking. There we go. Steiner being reprimanded for not keeping Dagger's secret that she is actually Princess Garnet. Well, there was that treasure chest. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get to it at the moment. A brief geography lesson to learn where it is we need to go. Alright, now through the magic of video games, Steiner and Garnet have access to the same equipment that the other party members have. So let's go ahead and see if there isn't anything we can add to help make them a bit stronger here. So we can give her a steepled hat, but she already knows Protect. It increases her strength, which isn't helpful at all, but does increase her magic defense by 2. Her spirit goes down by 1 though. The Mage's hat decreases her spirit by 1, but increases her magic defense by 3. Let's go ahead and equip that. Still no better weapon for her, so we'll keep her with the rod equipped. And get a potion. Oh, looks like Grimo has a letter for us to deliver, so we'll go ahead and take that. Go ahead and save so we don't have to do that whole scene again if anything are to happen. I like the little Moogle animation of them doing their little somersaults before writing down our save information in their little notebook. Construction worker letting us know we can do exactly what we just did. We have no Phoenix Downs. Let's change that. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a flat 25. Might not need all of them right away, but it would be nice to have them. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice round 30 potions. Head on up here and board the tram. I really wish I could figure out why it's doing that. Well, go ahead and sit on the right-hand side, since those seats look nice and warm from the sun. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna real quick reset my controller here. I stop randomly running in various directions. Odd way of saying you're welcome there, Steiner. So, it does look like Garnet did go through Chocobo's forest. Mene just thought she was ugly rather than cute. And Steiner still not impressed with Zidane. And then back to the task at hand in Vermisia. The one bites the dust. I really hope they let that party heal before running off. Oh good. Everybody's back to full. That's super helpful. We were not in a good spot. Alright. We are now in the overworld again. Here's Gizmaluke's Grotto. Vermisia is directly north of us. We've got this big area to the west, and there was something right here to the east. Let's see what that is. But of course, you gotta deal with the fight first. Unfortunately, we don't have our white mage with us. But if we did, I would show you an interesting little trick you could do with regards to white magic and the undead. Well, looks like Quinoa's going to enter into trance. When she does, our Teach ability turns into Cook. So let's give that a try. Let's see what it does. So, with her trance ability, Cook lets us eat sooner than when we just use the regular eat command. What is this place here? Another indication of battle happening. Then Freya's way of letting us know that we're not sure if quinoa's male or female. But we'll go ahead and keep using they as the pronouns for quinoa. Okay, but before we go, there's treasure chests. Tent, always good to have around. And another high potion. Can't interact with the gate door here. So let's press onward. Before we head to Burmecia, let's see what's out over. Oh, that is a big tornado. So let's turn back and go to Burmecia instead. So the unfortunate thing about getting a trance against a single bad guy is that it's gone in the next fight. Well, gotta make it weaker still. Keep defending with everybody else. Ooh. Let's defend and then eat. And still not weak enough. We'll attack with Freya. Ooh, a lot more hit points than I initially thought. I might actually be able to pull off and eat with quinoa here. There we go. Earned level 3 Deathless. I believe that means it lowers the defense of whoever quinoa hits with that spell. But let's double check just to make sure. We go to abilities, we go to quinoa. Yep, reduces the defense of enemies whose levels are multiples of 3. And Pumpkinhead damages with the difference between your max hit points and current hit points. So if we were to cast that right now with quinoa, they would do 130 damage. So at lower levels, this isn't great. Once we have more hit points and that's lower, and we've taken a lot of damage, that'll be a much more effective ability. Now we've made it from Gizmaluke's Grotto to Burmecia itself. And we learn a little bit more about Freya. So Burmecia is Gaia's version of Seattle. Oh boy, it looks like we may have been too late to actually help anybody. Did we actually? Okay, yeah, guess we went. into the hall here. Zorn and Thorn. Ever a Zorn and Thorn in our side. So we know we can't eat these guys, so we'll go ahead and just try to take them out as fast as possible. I'm going to continue to try to conserve BB's MP. So us missing isn't helping matters. Still a pretty easy opponent to defeat. Now we've learned that Zorn and Thorn aren't the ones leading the assault. Somebody here called the General. And I don't think they are saving people money on car insurance. Of course, like any good protagonist, even when in a war zone, we gotta leave people's houses. Across here. So it looks like we got everything we can from this ground floor. We'll need to find a different way over to those chests up there. Oh, excellent. Preemptive strike against the Basilar. Let's see here. Phoebe can use some help, so we'll have him potion on himself. Uh-oh, gradual petrify. So it looks like we've got a counter of 10. It's not exactly seconds. So Kiwa was able to eat it, but said tastes bad means that even though they ate it, they didn't learn anything from it. So for a future Basilisk, we know we don't need to worry about trying to eat them. And I'm pretty sure all of the Mesians we find on the ground will just give us those ellipses and nothing else. Did not want to go here. I wanted to get that treasure chest. Well, so our first encounter with the Mimic. They like to look like treasure chests just to lure us in to attack us. I really like the Mimic design in Final Fantasy IX. Annoyingly, the Mimics can summon other bad guys to help them out. In this case, it's a Vice Mage who likes to steal items from us. Ooh, good, that missed. Did not look like we wanted that to hit. Learned Magic Hammer. Let's check and see what that does. Now here's the bad thing about killing the minion before killing the guy that can summon the minions. It just summon more. Try to speed things along here. Right now avoids the poison again. Alright, so we know that Quinoa cannot eat the mimics, so we don't need to worry about doing that in the future. Really wish they would stop stealing our potions, and I really wish I weren't going to trance for stupid stuff. So the bad thing about going into trance on a normal enemy is that most likely we will not have the ability to trance against a boss, which is where that would be more helpful. So let's go ahead, put the Mithril Dagger so that we can run Bandit, and that's it for now. Let's see what Bandit does. Raises the success rate of Steel. I definitely want that. Right now, the only girl in the party is Freya. And Freya's got a good amount of defense, so we don't really need to protect her. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip that ability. I believe Freya also does something. Let's see if we can't increase what she's wearing. No other accessories available at the moment, so we'll just leave her equipped with a coral ring. And let's change her abilities up. So we've got level up, which will let her level up faster. Pretty self-explanatory. Cover, similar to exactly like what Steiner can do, where they will jump in front of an ally to take the damage for them. And then Bright Eyes, which prevents darkness. For now, let's just equip that. While Freya is quite beefy with regards to hit points and defense, she's not the damage sponge that Steiner is. So we'll want the damage to keep spreading out. And just get those ranged and keep exploring this house here. So now we are... Well, that's unfortunate, because I wanted that treasure chest over there. But in other news, we can go back downstairs and around to get the treasure chest we weren't able to get before. So let's do that before proceeding forward to the next area that will advance the story. Oh, another mimic. Got us again. I'm just realizing I forgot to show you what Quinoa's new ability can do. So, in this fight, we'll go ahead and just use it. So we go to Blue Magic. Down to Magic Hammer. Just reduces the bad guy's magic points. So we'll go ahead and use it on the Mimic, since we know that it likes to use magic against us. Even with that, still has the ability to try and poison us. Oh, that is not cool. I don't know if you remember, but elixirs heal all of your MP and all of your HP. Hopefully we can steal that back. Or Quinoa can just kill the guy. Oh, Quinoa's learned Antibody. We've lost that elixir, but we do have an ether which will help give some MP back. Again, let's see if there's anything we can do to make Quinoa any stronger. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just carry on. Have a little study. And we can go out on the balcony. So let's just jump across into another room. Looks like this room was ransacked. Oh, there is another soldier alive here. Well, was alive anyway. Aha, we were able to find a bell. I know that the Prometheans like to use the bells to protect their doors. I'm also realizing I never equipped the new staff for Eevee, which unlocks Blizzara, a stronger version of Blizzard. Already equipped the Magus hat. I think everything else, he's already wearing the best he can for that. So off we go. Back out to the balcony. Back across the balconies. Really disappointed I can't get that treasure chest. Back up these stairs. Now how come he was able to jump across the balcony, but not this one? Doesn't seem like that much further of a jump. Go ahead, ring our bell. Move on forward. You think, Dan? You think? You might not be a match for the Black Mages, Dan, but we've killed like 8. Should be fine. And another good score of music for this game. Another instance of you should probably just go straight, but I'm absolutely going to see what's up those stairs. I'm not positive, but I think this little side area got its own background for the fight. And I'm not sure why, but lightning just healed Freya. I have a feeling it's because of something she has equipped. Definitely going to want to check that out to see why. Ooh, that was a lot of damage to everybody. Let's check out Yugi's new spell, Lazara. I still can't beat him. Too strong. Oh, that was 1200 damage. Needless to say, I think Lazar is going to be a good spell. Some more healing items, which is exactly what we need. And speaking of, let's go ahead and get some hit points for everybody here. I think that's good enough. Well, we did find one Venusian who's able to still talk to us, so worth checking every so often. Alright, lets us know that there's a treasure chest there. Why can't we hop to that little thing and over? Oh well. Gives us a little layout of the area. Let us know there are treasure chests available. We just can't reach them apparently. Ooh, that could have been really bad. So the Vermisian names seem to be all over the place. We've seen Wei, we've seen Kale, Freya's in our team. Here's Gray, and then there was Dan. That was kids, plural. I don't know if you all caught that as well. Now that that statue has fallen, it looks like things have changed a little bit. For example, the statue has fallen across the doorway here. We can get the treasure chest here. And another one here. More items to keep us healthy. And of course go all the way around. Another mimic. Well, we know we can just go ahead and try and take them out as fast as possible. And since we already have a magic hammer from the Vice Mage, we can just go ahead and take take them out as fast. Take them out just as fast. So Vivi's regular magic doesn't do much anymore. That's not cool. Mimic just ate Freya and stole a bunch of our money. The animation for that though was fantastic. Turning Freya into a ball and then swallowing. Alright. More stuff learned is always a good thing. So let's take a quick peek. Nothing we want to change out there. Still learning Undead Killer. So I don't know who can learn Millionaire, but we know it's not him, so let's go ahead and unequip Yellow Scarf. And we'll unequip Blast Buckle. This way, Zidane can learn Antibody and add status. Yellow Scarf doesn't give anything new for Vivi to learn, but it does adjust his stats a bit. So in the end, it's worthwhile. Now, add status helps us put our weapon effect on to baddies. We're not fighting many birds, so let's unequip that and put add status on. So that the equipment we use that has the ability to add the status, like our Mage Masher in Silence, or the Butterfly Sword in Silence, or the Ogre and Darkness, will be able to do so when we equip those. But for now, we'll keep that Mithril Dagger equipped so that we can eventually learn Bandit. Another area with even more rain. Another Moogle. With a Mog Shop, this is our first instance of being able to buy stuff from a Moogle. So Needle Fork, we already have that equipped, so don't need to worry about that. Glass Armlet will help raise Zidane's ability, so we'll go ahead and buy one of those. Mithril Gloves already equipped to Freya, so nothing that we need there. Steepled Hat will help both Zidane and Quinoa. Headgear hurts everybody. Magus Hat will help everybody as well. The Barbut for Freya. So let's go ahead, we'll buy 2 of these. Buy 1 of these. The Bronze Vest will help out Vivi, so we'll go ahead and buy 1 of those. Linen Curse is already being equipped by Freya, so we don't need to worry about that. Still don't have a means to buy high potions, so we're gonna ignore the rest of what he has. Let's check the Mognet. He has another letter, so we'll take his letter as well. And then let's go ahead and equip all of our new stuff. Zidane's still learning Undead Killer, so we'll keep that there. But we'll go ahead and equip the Glass Armlet for him. Bronze Vest is still the best thing for him, so we'll keep that. Vivi can equip the Bronze Vest. We'll do that. And I think everything else he's already maxed out on. The Iron Helm here is still being used to learn some stuff, so we're not going to bother with the Barbut, even though it gives her another opportunity to learn Dragon Killer. Mithril Gloves, still the best thing she can have. Same with the Linen Chorus. So you may remember Thunder hit Freya and she healed. That's because the Coral Ring allows her to absorb Thunder Elemental attacks. So that could be a way for us to heal Freya with Vivi by casting Thunder on her. Let's see here. We'll go ahead, we'll use a tent to heal everybody out. Get them their MP back as well. Forgot to deal with Quinoa here. Quinoa's still learning everything from her abilities. The Cotton Robe is still better than everything else we have. So we're not going to bother with that. We were able to find... Oh! And we get interrupted by Stiltskin. So Stiltskin is another place where we can shop. But he only offers packages, so in this case, we can get a soft, a potion, a high potion, and an ether for 333 gil. We've got the money, so let's go ahead and do that. I was just talking about how we needed some high potions. So it's a good thing we ran into Stiltskin. Let's see what that Thunder Staff does. I have a feeling it will unlock Thundara and Poison. So that's going to be a great upgrade, but for now, I'm going to keep the Ice Staff equipped so that he can learn Blizzara all the way through. Because remember, if we unequip something before they've learned it, they won't have access to it. Let's go ahead and use a tent to heal everybody up, get our MP back. And then we'll do a quick save. Got a pretty significant upgrade for everybody. And let's move on, see what awaits us. So we just checked that door to the right. Let's check this one here on the left. That spear does not look conspicuous at all. Freya agrees. Looks like we've got an upgrade for Freya. Phoebe making Zidane feel guilty. Words hurt, Zidane. You should make sure you're thinking about what you want to say before you say it. Alright, so Freya has the Javelin, which will let her learn Dragon Killer. The Mithril Spear will give her Reese's Wind. Nothing else she has will let her learn. Oh, I stand corrected. Barbat will let her learn Dragon Killer. We're still trying to learn the stuff on the Iron Helm though, so I think I'll go ahead and equip the Mithril Spear so that she can learn a new active ability. And when we get to the point where she can upgrade to the Barbat, we'll do so that she can finish learning the Dragon Killer ability. So Quinoa's default name is Kina. I just added the O because I thought that was fun. So the one time I'm breaking the let's just have the default names rule. One second. out of curiosity, the chat that appears on the screen in the video, is that legible? Well, we know how Zidane works, so he's probably wondering if Dagger's alright. And then he'd actually talk to Freya. Really need to get her to keep moving. But let's go ahead and just leave her alone for the time being. There she goes, showing off her jumping abilities again. Single-mindedness of Quinoa and the clumsiness of Vivi on full display here. Now we can see proof that it is Queen Braun that's doing all this. Already finished it. Flashback to Freya's last encounter with Sir Pratley. That's a pretty nice spear. You not liking the random lines appearing on the screen? So now we know what drives Freya to travel the world. Mystery Man joins the the scene. I know we were making fun of other people's outfits last time, but I think Kuja's takes the case. Takes the trophy for worst of the bunch. You can tell when a lot of story is happening when the music changes. Speaking of music, you can hear it, right? Last time we had some issues. Alright, another boss fight. Freya do her jump. See what we can get from her. And she just one-shot Vivi. Well, at least we got a Phoenix down. No, it's gotta be the dramatic music. So that miss indicates that her level is not divisible by 3. Freya still managed to do 400 damage. You missed the last fight where it was not looking good for us until the very last moment. we can try to eat, but I have a feeling it'll be similar to the last boss fight, where Quinoa will tell us, "I know can eat," which just lets us know that they can't learn any ability from the creature. Another one-hit kill. Whatever floats your boat there. Hopefully she keeps doing that Thunder Slash, healing Freya. But nope, just takes her out. For some reason, I remembered that wrong. Well, this is the second game over of the stream. Oh good, it auto-saved here, so I don't have to go through all of the cutscenes again. Yeah, and the original release, it only saved when you saved it. So the studio that did this remake, good on you. The autosave here is a good idea. There's a lot of story between the last Moogle and this point. Vivi's got a new ability. Let's try and use that. I won't bother to try this one. Just to know that that doesn't work. And let's try Magic Hammer. Hopefully get rid of some of those shocks. Still want to steal. Especially that Phoenix down, since she does have those one-hit kill abilities. That 800 damage is pretty good. Let's go ahead and do another Magic Hammer. Hopefully, that means she won't have the ability to use that one-hit kill as much. She probably has at least one more. Go ahead and use Quinoa to heal. We'll give Vivi some hit points back. I know it's not the battle music you like, but I feel like this battle music's way more tense. No, I just stole a bunch of her entries, so it's harder for her to get those one-hit kills off. She did just manage to do it, though. Gain some hit points before he's hit. MP is magic points, so like hit points, but controls how often they can do their special abilities. of us could become a problem. Pause for a dramatic cutscene. Now we flash back to where we left with Steiner and Dagger. Yeah, if your judgment on whether or not somebody is a criminal is whether or not they like pickles, probably why you ended up stuck in a remote location. Steiner's getting better. Not shouting princess all the time. I think that just means thinking to themselves. He stopped calling her princess as best as he can, but still saluting. Not very subtle. Let's see if we manage to steal anything that will be helpful to either of these guys. I thought I stole better equipment. He's learned everything he needs from the bronze gloves, so we'll give him from the silver gloves. No, he hasn't, so let's keep those equipped. Rubber helm, he's still learning minor strike, so we'll keep that equipped. He can upgrade to the iron sword, and since Iron Sword will teach Minor Strike, we'll go all the way to the Iron Helm so that he can learn Bright Eyes and level up. There we go. Looks like he's learning a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what abilities we can equip. More hit points, always a good thing. Let's see here. Alert prevents back attacks. With just the two of us, that's probably a good thing. Let's equip that. And, actually, it's Bug Killer. And I believe Dagger already has everything equipped. Yep, so we're good there. So we're told we could rest up. Go ahead and, if you want to read this, you can go ahead and do so. But if you're familiar with how they work in the real world, it's pretty much how they work in this world too. About the bunt cake. And we've got a letter from Nazna, so let's go ahead and pass that off. Nazna's got a story there. We got another Kupo nut. Go ahead and save up while we have the chance. And here we are. Some more equipment. Well, let's get an air racket and a mithril rod. The glass armlet will help Dagger out, so we'll get that. We already have mithril gloves saved up. Let's see if headgear gives any abilities that will be helpful. Definitely get a bronze vest. Let's see here. Doing pretty good with regards to potions and Phoenix Down, so I'm not going to worry about those. Let's do another round of equipping things. Alright, so the air racket will give us the ability to scan, which will let us know weaknesses, hit points, magic points of all the different enemies we run into. Looks like Magus Hat's still the best hat for her, so we'll keep that equipped. Upgrade to the glass armlet and the bronze vest. And I think we've got everything we want equipped on Steiner already, so we don't need to worry about that. But Dagger definitely just unlocked a couple of abilities, so we'll equip those and carry on. Let's talk to these other people over here. Again, we're the cause of that gate being broken. And that's some good timing. never mind. Don't want to miss the chest. Oh, and there's our old friends. Good to see that Sina and Marcus are on the move. Let's go talk to them, see what's been going on. Doesn't look like they remember where Steiner falls on things. Well, Steiner won't let us find out what happened after Evil Forest, so let's shout at him. Oh, doesn't look like we'll get the chance to chat after all. Well, maybe we'll be able to talk to Marcus on the way. Alright, so it looks like Marcus is heading to Treno for a deal. Let's find out what that's all about. So now we've learned what's going on with regards to the Tantalus group that we left behind way back at Evil Forest. We've got part-time worker Mary letting us know how they're going to help, how she's going to help Jeff, who bankrupted his shop and no longer can sell magic items. Uh-oh. Another pointy hat. He seems familiar. Doesn't seem to be doing all that well. Alright, looks like Marcus is going to help us out in this fight. Let's give Black Waltz 3 a scan here. Show off our new ability. Oh, it missed. Go ahead and steal from him. Always a good idea to steal from the bosses. That was a lot of damage. And another miss, jeez. The good news is we've got our white mage in the party, so we can use white magic to keep everybody alive. Keep trying to steal for the time being. You may have noticed that Steiner, the sword magic ability is not an option because Phoebe is not with the party. Just keep curing Marcus to keep him on his feet. Definitely going to keep trying to steal. Mark is still the only one who's taking damage. Looks like Black Waltz 3 has it out for him for some reason. There's Steiner taking a critical hit. Go ahead and heal him this time. I gotta say, compared to the last couple of bosses, this one seemed pretty easy. Oh, another lightning staff, that's awesome. Having multiples of the same weapon isn't great, but we can go ahead and use those for synthesis stuff. Therefore making even better items. Marcus is not doing a great job of stealing things for us. Dagger is no longer has enough NP to cast Cure, so we're going to go ahead and trade Ether. Never mind, Steiner is now frozen in place. Dagger give herself an ether. That is not a good sign. Let's give him Phoenix down. Keep trying to steal. Boy, compared to Zidane's stealing abilities, Marcus is terrible. Go ahead and give a cure to everybody. Well, if you had a third item, we didn't get it. Did emerge victorious. With even more AP. Dagger's still convinced that she can talk some sense into Queen Brahne. Take the Princess out of Alexandria. But you can't take the Alexandria out of the princess, apparently. Well, we've been to Dali before. We've not been to Treno. But, if you remember, there was a treasure chest we were never able to get. So we might do a quick detour to Dali to see if we can't get that one now. See that pieces reigned for quite a while between the two countries of Alexandria and Lindblum. Fortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to let us go through. Oh, well, there we go. We just have to present our gate pass and we can head on through to the village of Dali. Be a good way to See if we can't get those few things that we've missed earlier. Of course, any journey in the mist wouldn't be complete without fighting some creatures. But we've already dealt with these guys before, and we are way stronger than we were previously. Including Dagger. I do like that she basically just has a lacrosse stick and is throwing stuff at enemies. Another spider. Quick work of that. Just a little bit more experience and AP. Alright. Back at the village of Dali. The music in this game is just fantastic. The battle music especially. Well, it doesn't look like we can get back into the factory area. It looks like things are still spinning here. It looks like we'll have to figure out another means for getting that windmill to stop spinning before we can get those treasure chests up there. But the old lady is taking a break from farming. Might be the case. Now open this to get that elixir back that was stolen from us by the Vice Mage earlier on. A couple more baddies to deal with. Somebody's going to need to call a vet because these pythons are sick. And by sick, I mean dead. I like the touch of seeing other airships just sort of traveling around. Set of enemies down. to Southgate. We'll head on through to Trito. That's a very safe bridge. And that's a very random amount of gil to just have no box in the middle of nowhere. So we can get back here, but we can't talk to this guy. Only this one. And out we go. To Treno. Managed to make it without running into anything, which is fairly unique. Oh, Steiner. Here we go. Some more active time events. It's been a little while since we've seen those. Well, we just lost 1,000 gil from a cutscene. Very convincing there, nobleman. Well, we know that dagger went this way, so let's see if we can't follow her. Looks like she's giving chase to the four-armed man. Uh-oh, looks like she went the wrong direction. Well, Steiner doesn't know where she went, so let's do some exploring. So a tower that's always closed. Ooh, and a mithril dagger. Well, can't get in there, so I guess there's only one direction to go. Let's continue the dagger thread here. Very helpful old man. Well, stop getting in my way. I want to talk to this person. To be a member for whatever that was. Oh, looks like we got a power belt for our troubles and for having to run into the thief. Gives us MP attack and counter. And we're gonna go ahead, keep the boots equipped until we at least get that HP plus 10%. More health for our tank is always a good idea. Alright, looks like we've run into another synthesis shop. Ooh, a gold choker would be nice, but we'll need an extra linen cuirass. We have 2 lightning staffs, so a second coral ring, not a bad idea. And looks like we've got this in the bag as well, so let's do that and that. And we'll come back with extra linen cord. Actually, we just unequip Steiners and buy another one when we get there, so I don't have to make the extra trip. There we go. Got everything we needed from this synthesis shop. This leads back outside. And so now we get to learn what the Stalazios are all about. Let's go ahead and trade it in for a reward. See what we get. $1,000 gil, not bad. We don't have any more Stalazio at the moment, so let's see what else we can find in this city. Another active time event. Uh-oh. I think we've seen that man before. Uh-oh. We already sort of know how to play the card game, even if we're not very good at it. These guys just sell random cards. I think that's for people who are worse than me? Well, let's see here. I don't have a goblin. So it looks like buying a goblin might be a good idea. But I had all the rest, so. Right? Yeah, I did have the skeleton. Alright, so I think I've recovered all of the cards I lost the very first time. Let's see what's going on here. We got a bunch of... Oh! Well, we've discovered another dog! And equally important, another Moogle. Alright, a letter from Stiltskin to Mogrik. So we've learned that Stiltskin is heading into the desert, away from the rainy city of Bermesia. Let's go ahead and save it up here. I think this is going to be a good spot to call it a night. Hopefully you enjoyed this round of Final Fantasy IX. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a follow. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you back on Sunday. Thank you, and have a good night.